Hey, welcome everyone. Today I'm going to do a sketch and then paint it. Before we get started here, I got one of those canvases that are kind of loose. You can kind of see wrinkles in here. So if you don't know how to tighten this up, I'll show you an easy way. See how loose it is? So we want to get this nice and tight before we start. So just put a little water on a paper towel, squeeze it on the back of the canvas, and then kind of rub the water droplets in to the back of the canvas here, and I'll show you how tight it gets. That way you use those wood, you know how they come with these wood deals inside that you can jam inside there. But if you've never done this, you're going to really like this trick. It's going to really make the canvas nice and tight as a drum. That should be good enough. All right, so here we go. Nice and tight. Got to get a little over here. Make sure you wet every portion of the canvas, and it'll tighten up. You could also spray it. You got a spray bottle. All right, we're ready to get going. So I'm a little bit out of my wheelhouse here. I usually do landscapes, but I got a nice message from Ruben. He says he enjoys me doing these faces, so portraits. So I'm going to attempt to do another one here. It's good practice. There we go. All right, I'm going to sketch the face, and then I'll show you the picture that I picked once I get it sketched out here. Fill in, I'm just going to put a rough idea where everything's going to be here to make sure it's going to fit right. Yeah, it should fit, so. I'm going to start with the eyebrows here. Head is slightly cocked. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Biddy bip bip bip. Very good. She's a real pretty girl. This picture's from like the 1910 like early 1900s, this photo. So what I like to do, I'll find these old photos from uh, like the early 1900s and or even 1800s, and take these. They're black and white, and turn them into paintings. It's pretty fun. She's got really, her hair is like up, done up in curls. She's got like a headband down here. There we go. Pretty good sketch, huh? So far. Now looks she's holding some flowers here. Put flowers there. Bunch of flowers right here in the front, and that's it. That's sketch, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let me show you the photo now. Let me put her eyes in real quick. Got really, they're going to end up being pretty dark brown eyes is what I'm going to make them. All right, let me show you this photo that I found. There it is. She's pretty. Pretty girl. Now I'll paint it now and see how it turns out. This will be fun. A little different from a landscape. I enjoy doing these. Yeah, I got 6 likes already. Wow. Let me know if you guys rather see me do a landscape or portraits or whatever you like. I like to do either one, so I like to do abstracts too. I'm trying to come up with my own abstract style. I've got some ideas, but all right, now I've got a mess of paint here. Look at my palette. What I did, I folded it over last night, but it's still all wet, so I can I can use it. I think today I'm going to start with the background and her hair and get most of this background done, because I'm just going to use a watered down version of paint on there to just to get it started. So probably I'm going to use a color. This is just what I like to do is just to put the first layer of paint down with watered down paint, like a wash, okay? It's just really thin, just to get a background color going. I chose like a pinkish color. I'll probably put purple over here, like have it go from pink to purple. That's not be the final background. I do more to it. This is just the undertone, okay? To get rid of the white. I don't like looking at that white canvas for too long. We'll get rid of it. This red I'm using is crimson with a little bit of white in it, titanium white, with a wet brush. There we go. There, we got the background done already. Cool. It's a nice color, but that's all gonna change. That's just the first layer. Really thin. So I'm gonna give her it looks like she's got brown hair. I'm just giving her brown hair and brown eyes, and she's got very light skin. So, and obviously it looks like she had some kind of lip on there. So I think I'm going to start with I like the way her eyes are right now, so I'm going to start with the eyes and just get them darkened in real quick. So while those are drying, I can do her hair. So I'm going to just use black to go around the eyes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I want to put, since my iPad is up, I'm going to put the microphone in so you can hear me better. I just got off of work ago. Then I just ran store and came home, and it's Sunday. I got to get up early tomorrow. This day is going to go by fast for me. I usually got 6 in the evening because I need to get up by 3 in the morning to go unload the truck at Michael's. So I kind of like the way these eyes came out, so I kind of just go over them, what I have here. I usually have a hard time with the eyes because I like to make them big, and usually when you look at someone's, they're kind of small, you know, smaller than you think. She doesn't have very big eyebrows. I mean, looks like she had plucked them here, so I'll just make those thin for now. Uh, this is all in the shadow here. All right. I also like to outline the lips a little bit, and then I'll put red over it. This girl actually has a little smile. I picked one with a smile this time. I have people, had a few people comment how sad my girls always look. Take these old photos, those people didn't smile back then a lot of the times in the photos. They probably had nothing to be happy about. Let's see how who I got in the anybody in the chat room. Man, how you doing? Marianne wants a landscape flowers. Yeah, I hear you. Vivian, no, this is acrylic. But if it was oil, I would have used. I wouldn't have used turpentine. I would have used linseed oil to wash down the paint. Okay, if you stay tuned, you subscribe. I'll be doing oil paintings probably in a week. Okay, use like a linseed oil. I think that's what it was called. I have to get all my oil stuff out again. But no, you don't use the turpentine to thin the oil down. There's a special oil that you get, seed oil. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, oil's the same. You put thin coats down first, and then you get heavier as you build up the painting. You know, same principle. This is acrylic. The thing about it, there's a lot of the paint. It's either translucent or some acrylic is opaque. It covers real easy. So you got to know the difference with acrylic. Like I'm using this burnt umber her eyes, and it's really translucent, so it's not going to cover the white underneath. Will come through. So I'm gonna put black in it to make it a little darker. Get rid of that translucent uh, the translucency of the paint by adding a little black into the brown so it covers better. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing the landscapes with oil paint. They look so much better with the oil. But I could tell this girl looks she looks real pretty. I'll show you the difference on the brown because I'm gonna make her hair brown. Now, if you just use burnt umber right out of the tube, see how it's translated. But you could put it on like this first, really thin, and then darken it up later. But I'm going to darken it up now. I'm going to add a little black to it so I don't have to go over it again. So take a little Mars black and burnt umber. I need to get another palette. This palette is fried. There's no room to work on it. Mary Ann's in the house. It's good to see you're home for the holidays, Mary Ann. I gotta find my, there it is. We'll give her burnt umber hair. Burnt umber. There we go. I'm just going to add a little black to this to darken it up. And make sure my brush is dry. You don't want it, you got too much water on your brush, it'll run like this, see? So you want to make sure your brush is dry. I'm going to give her dark brown hair. And I'll put these curls in. I'll show you how I do the curls. Once I get all the color in here. It's really easy. I want to make all this hair is going to kind of be curling. You brush in all directions with this hair, because then it'll look a lot better the more brush strokes you put in there. It'll give it more character, the paint. It's going to make it look full. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. It's looking pretty good already. I got another picture of, I think it's Thomas Edison. It was one of the very first photos of Thomas Edison when he was an older man. I think I'm going to paint him next tomorrow. He's sitting there in a very, nice suit with, I think he's got like a watch hanging from his chest, a pocket watch. It's a very nice photo of him. Wow. Looking very good. This, I think I'm going to make the brace I'm not sure what color I'm going to make that yet. I can't tell because the photo's in black and white. I don't know. I'll pick whatever color I make her blouse. I'll make that probably the same color. We'll see. So I think I'm going to do these next. I thought that was purple. I got some blue here. The flowers, I'm going to kind of do the flowers watered down a little bit. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. keep grabbing the wrong color. This palette is really a mess. Alright, I'll highlight those in a little bit. For blouse, I'm going to make it a light blue instead of white. It looks like it's white in the photo, but I want to make it blue so I can put some highlights in it and stuff like that. Just like a light blue. Probably trim on it. I'm saving the hard part for last. Her face. That's where I have my trouble with, because I don't have any color for. I don't have color for face. I'm using rose or something, pale rose. All right, there's her blouse for now. She almost looks like something out of the Roman, like the Roman period. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a soda in months. Check it out. It's called the Triple I got it at Albertsons. It's since 1921 for Vim and Vigor. It actually tastes pretty good. It's like it's a lot stronger than Coke or Pepsi. So I think I'm going to do our headband of blue then. Let's see how that looks. This is translucent, the color. Might work. Might work. Do 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 do. I could almost give her a white face. I think it'll look alright. I forgot to hit the... You know, there's these jewels you can get now. I don't know how it works. Do you guys see some kind of jewel thing in there? Hey Ed, how you doing? I don't know what these jewels are. If I could give Marianne one, I would. I don't know how they work. It's supposed to be some kind of gifts. Could give. Oh, that retouch button works. It cleans up the painting. I got this like retouch button. You see that? How it changes the it makes it clean. Wow, look at that. I didn't think the thing would work on a painting, but it looks like it works. Alright, you guys can tell I'm I had problems yesterday with the face because I don't have the right paint for so I have different types of paint that I should go back to Michael's and buy the right stuff. I got pale rose blush, and I'm thinking this might be what I should use for the face, and I got this pale terracotta. So one's a little lighter than the other. So I'm going to try and do the face with the paint that I have. And hopefully I get the shading just right. That's Pale Rose Blush. This is Winsor Newton. And Pale Terracotta. And I will use Burnt Umber to darken it up if I need. So I'm going to start with a really light color, and then I'm going to put the dark in afterwards, the shadows. So looks pretty good skin tone, I think. So what I'm going to do here, I see a lot of right on this side, so I'm going to put light over here where it says it's light. I'm going to darken up that part of the neck by just adding a little burnt umber into this color. Little burr. Let's see what happens. It's not dark enough. I got to add a little more burnt in there. Oh, that looks a little better. And this whole side of her nose is dark. It's right down the middle. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. I do here? I'll have to draw the nose in. The one I did yesterday, I kept going and I kept changing the color. So you don't want to go over this paint too many times because you'll lose the paleness of it. Wow, all right, that's pretty good. I'm digging that. I just got to fix her up real quick. So the thing is, I don't even have a good like detail brush. I should have went and bought went to Dick Blick's yesterday, but I had to go do a job. So I didn't have time to go to the art store, which is at Michael's, but they don't have any brushes that I like. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. It's looking pretty good. When I go back to Michael's, I'm going to see if they have skin tone paint. Difference. Let me put her lips in real quick. That's crimson red there. I'm kind of... It's really cool looking. I didn't think I would like doing portraits, but did I tell you I went to this artist's house the other day? I went to go fix, he had a tub leak, right? And he has all these portraits hanging all. He's 93 years old, and he's never been painting for a long time. He sold any of his artwork. All the artwork is in his house. So while he was in there getting the money to pay me, I took pictures of all his portraits. So I'm gonna paint his portraits. That's Lisa calling. She her daily call. Let's see where the light is hitting right up on top of the pupil. If you see people nowadays on, they'll have a ring in their eye because it's that ring light for their videos. It's like a perfect circle from the lighting. Wow, I'm really digging this. She's got light hitting on her lips there. But let me give you a front shot of this so far. I'm a little happier with this one than I did the other day. Up the curls in her hair now, and then I'll fix the eyelids. So all these are going to be curls here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Looking pretty good. I appreciate you guys watching. Oops. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Looking prettier and prettier. Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bow, 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 bow. Wow, I'm really digging this, guys. I still want to go get some more paint for facial paint. I'll show you the one I did yesterday and show you why I didn't like it, because I overdid the face a little bit. See how there's like different colors in that face? I didn't after on this, and then it looked a little better. I put a metal on it. It's on my community page if you want to look at it. But there we go, guys. I'm not going to do the background yet because leave it like that. I might just add some like dark red streaks in there a little bit for shadow, but I want to run to Michael's real quick and I got to get some more canvas too, because this was the last canvas. When you guys, if you sign your name, I use like a liner brush, and I use the fluid paint, okay? You could either, I get black or white, because sometimes you got your name in white. But this paint works good for your signature, because if you try and use this paint, it's a little harder, so it doesn't flow off the brush as well. Or you can thin the paint out if you want. Whatever you feel like you can do. You could water it down or use this flow aid. For acrylic paint, they make this flow aid stuff to thin the paint down. And you don't need a lot of it. Alright guys, I'm done with this one. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for subscribing. When I get back, I'll do a landscape for Marianne. I'm going to start doing them, I'm going to start giving them a little flavor. So we'll see what happens. Nadja, how you doing? I like the way this one came out. The face looks cleaner. I didn't want to overdo the face. When you start throwing too much paint on there, it's like kind of messes it up. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to run to Michael's, get some more canvas, because I'm off for the rest of the day. And I'm going to paint. I'll paint some more. All right, cheers everyone.